Yoruba were foolish. Yoruba is the most foolish people in the tribe in the old 3 hours of Nigeria. Then the Igbo, once they know they cannot grab the power, they brought all fake things, drug fake, chemists Igbo, then all these Igbo, spare part Igbo, then pot Igbo. And the Igbo Hausa never worry. You will never see Hausa involving in car dealing because they knew when the Igbo brought the car to the port, they are going to delay the car and take it to the emir of Kano. They don't want the election to hold because this year the law revealed that some of the PDP states will be attacked during the presidential election so that there will be inconclusive election. Yes, they have 3 plans to put hand into the server by the 2 parties to change the money so that Tinubu will not have a bullion van to carry money. Well, no problem. But they can give people dollar too. Because what we're doing here, the Lord said it's going to expose a lot of leaders this year. And some of our leaders will go and die in Egypt, in Turkey, in everywhere. They will be scattered all over. Then America are going to release part of our money this year. The prediction is that nobody should lose his life or his sleep for Igbo nation to come. Nobody should lose his sleep for Yoruba nation to come. It will come naturally. I've seen it. The Lord has revealed it to me. So automatically, when you see a prophet, within 10 minutes, whatever he told you will come into pass. But it's only in Nigeria. They use that to gather people in their church. Oh, prophet. So I bought a lot of anybody don't be around December. Don't look back at Kiri. Mabo. Then don't tell the young man you're very sitter. Only ènìyàn bí àwa ni Elijah ń ṣe. Ó gbèjà Ọlọ́run. Ó ní kó jọ márùn fọdún mẹ́ta tó oṣù mẹ́fà. Ó rí bẹ́ẹ̀. Wòlíì mélòó ló wà Nàìjíríà tó lè ṣerú eléyìí. Kò sí wọn ò ráyè àwọn àtìyàwó ṣá wọn lè bóbìnrin sùnkú.
For more prophecies and gospel news around the world, subscribe to 12 Star TV and turn on notifications.
Now I've sat on the table there for the past 3.5 weeks. The Lord has revealed 400 pages book. 400, even up to Jimmy Carter in America. Even up to Donald Trump. That he should take it easy, he cannot come back to the White House again. And then he should pray against a litigation problem for 2023. And then he should not instigate anybody against the government. And then police too need to calm. Know what to fight again. Because all the people around them, North Korea, South Korea, Russia, everybody, and then China, they wish America down bad. So the Lord will save them in the month of March, April, and May, so that they will not wake up and see atomic bomb in their city. Through Russia, the Lord has revealed. And the Lord has revealed that in Germany, that there's going to be what? There's going to be a food scarcity right from on the 4th of January in Germany. And then, which is, the Lord said there's going to be flood again in Germany. And the Lord said there's going to be trouble again in Holland. All are inside those books. It could not be one line. If he's talking the good, he'll be talking the bad. He will take precaution. That's message. That is message. In the Celestial Fold, I'm about 7 years old then in Celestial Church. When messages has been coming everywhere, I met my wife in 1977. I didn't have to fast and grab like other young men today. My son should be 45 years old. But I'm not interested because I'm waiting on the Lord. And before I left for Lagos, this Lagos I am today, before I left for Lagos, somebody came from Kano. Those they said they are selling Ulo Gudada. Even they have prophet amongst them. Then he was telling my mother in the front of my father's house that somebody is living in this house. He said, no, nobody in Mala, just go. Don't come to here. Then the Mala said, I will not go. He was there disturbing my mom. And my mom did not want to leave the Mala alone in the front of the house. So until somebody came. He said, go and check your brother if he's in the house. The Malam said the man is sleeping. The person I came from Kano to see is sleeping. Then they woke me up. And I came to meet the man. The man now said we should go in. He said, you wanted to go to Kano. Don't go to Kano. go to Lagos. Do you know you are a prophet? I said, no. So, and he told me a lot of things. Or what he told me till today. Okay, real. And when I got to Germany, Germany, and I met the son of my brother, they call Felix Abaji. The wife was a prophetess. When he joined the Celestial Church, it was then we know. With Awonike in those days. Then Agbaje again, the senior brother to Amusa, one of our leaders that died. So when they saw me, they said, this man is a prophet. Then he gave me all the messages on how the Lord revealed to him, to her. So automatically, when you see a prophet, within 10 minutes, whatever he told you will be coming to pass. But it's only in Nigeria. They use that to gather people in their church. Oh, Prophet Abiara, Prophet, you don't need to go to them. You see a prophet once in a year. You see a prophet once in 3 years. That is all. Some people will be in America, some of my members. I will mail something to them. I will mail something. You can go and bring a pack of the soap. I will mail it. The Lord revealed to me how to do the black back to sender soap, victory soap, success soap, dream activator, and all are working. People requested, so I will finish our soap. Then some of them, I will be in my dream, or I want to enter the toilet. Say, that lady going for immigration needs a success soap. Then with Psalm 91. So you'll be using that Psalm 91 every morning. Then I will call the person, send your address. Then I will send those soap to them. Because there's something you have to use to attract your faith. And that's all. So we are getting it. We're getting it right. We're getting it right. Since then, not every day you go to prophet. No, you cannot be a friend of a prophet too. I do tell them, you can't be my friend. Even me, myself. I didn't know myself. The man can use me. I've seen a prophetess when I was in Alimosho Parish 1. Somebody has a prayer, 7 people, members prayer. So we sent for the woman. She said, no, I'm going home. I want to go and cook my soup and come back because there's night vigil Thursday. And you know the woman finished cooking the soup. Then he carried the pot of soup. He was dancing from his house to the church. Dancing with the soup to the church. He said the Lord said they should give the soup to all the members and eat. That is on trance. So, and there she stayed 7 days. Because he violated the law. The Lord said, go and join my people. You say you want to go. That was when the spirit is strong. And that was a day I was going to put on to buy something. The Lord returned me back from my tour to Shogunle Parish. To Shogunle Parish. When you go there, you see Sunday Dada, you see and they're all still there. So then Papa Akomoje was there. I'm on suit and tie. The Lord said, go there, there's trouble in that church. You are going to be there for 7 days. Then I'll get into the place. I was like, how can this possible? And I just got there. The man said, the shepherd that I believe if I get to heaven tomorrow, that we meet is Papa Akomoje in Shogunle. He said the Lord has revealed to him last night. And the church that was at the verge of falling, scattered. I was there for 7 days. The 7 days was just like a carnival. And that's how we got that church back as one. Then there's a woman there they called Iyabori. When he saw the host, he said, how can somebody be on suit? Then once you have finished sultana, you know, immediately, a thick blood fell from between the 2 legs. Just like full raw blood. Everything was on the floor. Then after some 3 days, the woman died. For interfering. So I don't know where these people get their power. That maybe let us go and use this power to fight. A prophet cannot fight each other. It is then you will now know. If anybody should come here and tell me anything about Shegun, who is Shegun? Well, go and meet him and settle with him. Because in the because Jesus Christ said in Luke 13, Luke 14, and Luke 12, he said, I'm not God. I'm not here. Jesus said, I'm not here to settle what? Disputes. I have come into what? To enlighten people and show them way to my Father. You know what I'm saying? Then the prophecy for this year is tough. And it's just a warning. It's not to kill people. If they ask you, don't eat salt this year. don't take Coca-Cola this year, and don't be walking in the night this year, then it's a warning to you. So when you follow all the law, it shall be well. But if you disobey it, and that's the end. Because when you look at that same 1 Samuel, 1 King 18 and 1 Kings 19, he said in verse 41, 42, 42, 43, he said, Kabiyesi, I am going home. Today make it 3 years and 6 months. Today there will be rain today. The prophet was going. And even before he left, he prayed to God. He said, my God uttered by fire. 450 Baal prophets died. So to me, these are prophets. There was a man called late Ologujoba. The Lord said, the wife is going to put to bed 31st of January. Then we're following everything up. Then the man now picked me up on that 31st. 8 o'clock in the evening, he said, Baba, not all prophecy can come to pass. And because like here, but Timothy won't lock on so cage. Because 31st, lots of our way, Olùṣọ́ ti sọ pé 31st. Olùṣọ́ kò ló sọ pé 31st. Ọlọ́run ló sọ fún Olùṣọ́ pé 31st ni. Then when it was 31st, 10 minutes to 12, the boy came. And 31st remained 31st. That is God. That is God. I went to Sakobadagri. On one of my seniors there is my big brother. So when we got to the church, I said, Sir, Baba, I wanted to take Gary because the shepherd has about 3 wives. So I don't eat in anybody's house like that. So he gave me the Gary from his room. I said, Sir, I need coconut. He said, Marcus, your wahala is too much. Who will help you plug the coconut? I said, don't worry. Give me the Gary and water. I will look up to the coconut and when we come down. He said, are you sure? I said, yes. So immediately, before I put the water into the Gary, I said, God, I need 1 coconut. I've never finished saying I need coconut. The coconut fell. Then we peel it. He said, let me eat out of this very wonderful coconut. Then we finish it. Then I now ask God, I say, Sir, I will get to the church. I will tell my church member that I talked to coconut and coconut came down. Let me have the one for them. No, that one fell. So he said, Marcus, just go. Then that's most superior evangelist Matthew in Sakobadagri. You can go there and find out. Yeah. Jeremiah 28 verse 9. Yes.
The prophet which prophesies of peace.
Yes.
When the word of the prophet shall come to pass, then shall the prophet be known that the Lord has truly sent him.
That's all. But I'm more in Nigeria. To I go ọlọ́pàá nígbàrí ọdún bí around December. Tó mú ọlọ́pàá káàkiri. Má bọ̀ àwọn kan tó sọ kò sílẹ̀ tó ṣe ń bẹ̀ o. Then tó bá dọ̀jọ́ tó tẹ̀lé jọ́ máa wọ̀nyàn ní gbérí síta. Wọ́n ní tó dánwò. But don't believe God Ọlọ́run la lè rẹ́jẹ. You can shoot God and go scot-free. And it's a lie. He said, don't call my name in vain. Then when you go back to that same first King 19, that's 1 King 19, 42, 43, 44. Can somebody read?
So Ahab went up to eat and to drink, and Elijah went up to the top of Carmel. And he cast himself upon the earth and put his face between his legs, and said to his servant, go up now, look towards the sea. And he went up and looked, and he said, there is nothing. And he said, go again 7 times. And it came to pass at the 7th time that he said, behold, there ariseth a little cloud out of the sea, like a man's hand. And he said, go up, say unto Ahab, prepare my chariot and get thee down, that the rain stop thee not.
That's all. That's a prophet. The prophecy was 3.5 years. And then we look at what they said to him again. In the book of James, his record was in heaven. James 5, verse 16, 17, 18. James 5, verse 16, 17, 18. Only ènìyàn bí àwa ni Elijah ń ṣe. Ó gbèjà Ọlọ́run. Ó ní kó jọ márùn fọdún mẹ́ta tó oṣù mẹ́fà. Ó rí bẹ́ẹ̀. Wòlíì mélòó ló wà Nàìjíríà tó lè ṣerú eléyìí? sí wọn ò ráyè àwọn àtìyàwó ṣá wọn lè bóbìnrin sùnkú wọn norí òkè láti from January to December to administration on orí òkè. We don't need all this. If God wants to use you, it will use you. And look at the message in the book of Daniel. Daniel 1 verse 8 and 9. Purification matters. Kò níṣẹ́ náà. Ṣé o fẹ́ fi wé ẹni tó wa mọ́ọ̀lù ẹ̀? Ṣé o fẹ́ fi ṣe wé ẹni tó wa tó ṣe bọ́ksà? Ṣé o fẹ́ fi wé ẹni tó yẹ pé ó ṣe ọmọ ọ̀dọ̀? Ṣé o fẹ́ fi wé ẹni tó sùn sínú inú ọgbà èèyàn ọgbà ilé tí wọ́n ti kọ́ tó bí wèrè? Bí Ọlọ́run ṣe ń ṣe nǹkan tiẹ̀ nìyẹn. Kò sẹ́ni tó lè náwó sí accuse sí any prophet. When you look at the book of 1 King again, 1 King 14, from verse 1 to 5, can somebody read? So that we don't digress too much. I'm just trying to give you the body of how to know a good prophet. Because a prophet is born, but not
At that time, Abijah the son of Jeroboam fell sick. And Jeroboam said to his wife, Arise, I pray thee, and disguise thyself.
Hallelujah. Underline the word. Disguise thyself. Do yourself like another person. So when you get to the prophet, because they are owing the prophet, thank you. They need to go back and tell the prophet, I will thank you for all what you are doing. You know what I'm saying? So then getting to the place, he disguised. But the prophet was old and his eye was dim. But the instinct, the spirit in him said, that is the wife of so and so person. What you are in here for, you won't get good answer. All your children, the children are the sick with that. And not only that one again, the rest of all the problem in this world will go with you. For you and your husband planning to do this. Talking like a journalist who will just go to a prophet and be putting word into his mouth. And be telling the prophet what is wrong with him. Then later he say, are you part of the prophet again? Is the blogger part of the prophet, or is preparing himself to be a prophet? So these are the problems Nigerians are facing. And the blog is free for everybody. It's an open market. It's anywhere anybody goes there to say anything. I could remember when I took a paper to Obasanjo. I'm the one that told the whole Nigeria that Obasanjo is an evil man. And that was about 10, 20 years ago. That man has robbed us of our chance of becoming a president. He's claiming Abakuta, he's claiming Anambra. When he was in the Asura, he performed a lot of good things for the Igbo people. But here, he didn't do anything for us. And we don't bother. They did a law that if you live in a place for 10 years, you can from there become anything. It's because of all these things. But they will never allow a Yoruba man to be a governor in Imo State. They will never allow a Yoruba man to be a governor in Kano. It's only in Yoruba side. You see that these people are non-entity. Now we are not non-entity. We are just trying to allow God to take the preeminent. And this is the problem we are still facing to tomorrow. Then we should be very conscious, because the Fulani, El-Rufai, the governor of Kaduna State, and some caucus in the Arewa folds, because El-Rufai and Sanusi, they are still having it at the part of their mind that the power must not live in north, but power belongs to God. It's a mistake. Where is their forefathers? Back to heaven. So my brother, the prediction is that nobody should lose his life or his sleep for Igbo nation to come. Nobody should lose his sleep for Yoruba nation to come. It will come naturally. I've seen it. The Lord has revealed it to me. So you don't need to kidnap anybody. You don't need to beat anybody. You don't need to embarrass anybody. It's either from the court or from the House of Assembly or from the Senate. The vote will be passed. And that will be the end. You don't need to bring Fulani to come and join the soldier. You don't need to bring the Hausa to come and join. So to retain the Yoruba or to retain the Igbo. No. We are not dummy. We are not cow. We are not fool. You get what I'm saying? This is a prophecy for 2023. Everybody should remain calm. If you want to go and vote, you can go. If you don't want to go, sit in the house. Either you vote or you don't vote before. Look at in those states. Mimiko taught them how to sell their voters' card. Then when Mimiko was about to go for Senate and everything, Aketi that was coming, Peter Sakerodolu knows it more than. So he brought big money out, and then they bought the vote. And it's not vote that brought them there. We know these things. Now the PDP are now going to London, claiming as if they are sick to go and know how to do tamper with the server so that they can cause commotion and there will be no election. Some part of the northerners and everything, they are paid for this. So that if the election eventually hold, they still want an interim. So that nobody will be able to have the time to what? To ask about Yoruba nation or Igbo nation. But are they God? They may even sleep and never woke up. They may be in a plane and then the Lord will bring that plane down. There was a time in Nigeria during Obasanjo regime when they hated Obasanjo, they were carrying bombs instead of planes. But we still have plenty tomorrow. But it's not the Cabo airline that they believe that plane belongs to the outside. Where is the Cabo line today? They removed part from the Nigerian Airways plane to fix on Cabo airline. They think as if we cannot say, but God is up there. We are all passengers. Nobody is someone in there. I'm Koja now. Where's Awolowo? Where is the Sadwana of Sokoto? Then where is the Queen of England? She left last year. One would have lived without anything. So anybody this year, all the fake prophets too, they are going to bury their children. They are going to bury their wife. They are going to face a lot of persecution in their church. And most of the church members will even hold them to ransom. Because why are you cheating people? This year again, 2023, there's going to be maternal death on the high side. Because the medical is gone. When doctors are jackpot, when doctors were just going out of the country, who will take care of the child? And then there's going to be a high rate of madness. People will be killing their father, killing their children, their mother. They want money to what? To buy drugs. The millionaires in Nigeria, they've imported drugs into the country to make sure you cannot give the children, the youth, job, but to destroy their brain. And what are we going from there? Because the psychiatric hospitals are going to be more occupied this year. That's what the Lord revealed. That is what the Lord revealed. Then when you look at all what we do facing now, nobody is a believer in Nigeria again. A housewife, if you give a housewife a smartphone with 50,000 naira, he will meet you in the hotel. And if you give a young lady, a young school leaver, a laptop, it could be talking about laptop or anything, and then with another with $200, he will come and stay with you in Shelter for 2 weeks. So they are selling their body for food. And when you look at the book of Second King 6, 2 King 7 and 8, he said we will be roasting our children for meal. And that was why the Lord intervened the other day. He said by this time tomorrow, a bag of rice will be sold for 5 naira. Then the deputy president said it cannot happen. And it happened. He said you will see it with your eyes. You will not what? You will not eat out of it. The Lord is washing. The Lord is what? Because he said in the book of Proverbs 15, 2, 3, 4. Then when you look at the book of Proverbs 1 from verse 16, then Proverbs 6 from verse 16 to the end. Then when you look at the book Proverbs 33, then the worst thing is Ecclesiastes 2. Start the reading from verse 22. You'll be dazed and disturbed. Because there's nobody can hold the unity of Nigeria together again now. Nigeria has expired. You see it in the prediction. And if there's anything to make it forward, according to what the message brought, the only 4 things is just to come on the national TV, tell Ondo State what you have in Ondo State, use it to take care of yourself. Then Ekiti, what you have, use it to take care of yourself. Then Lagos, what you have, use it to take care of yourself. That's the only way out of this trouble. Then later again, the Ajaokuta. Anybody that has Ajaokuta in his own part is going to be another new Lagos. Now, not the people that has the bitumen and everything, the petroleum, they are going to be great too. Then they are going to give small. And they may not even give. Look at America. America is so big, vast land and everything. Look at the economy of California. It's even more than the economy of London, Nigeria, Germany, and Russia together. All together, one state. And they manage it. Because what we're doing here, the Lord said it's going to expose a lot of leaders this year. And some of our leaders will go and die in Egypt, in Turkey, in everywhere. They will be scattered all over. Because they have poisoned and polluted the hospital in Nigeria. So their body will be flown in. So that's it. And all the money they have abroad, they will not have access to it. Then America are going to release part of our money this year. Part of the money they stole away from Nigeria will be returned this year. Then many bank managers will what? Will bury their wife and son. And some of them will die of heart attack. And then they're going to even rob themselves. Hire killers are going to be sent it from north and south to them. Like what you saw in Abeokuta at the Eve. It was a bank something deal. That's why they killed the man, born the man, and then threw the wife, the children into the water. Well, this is true. Nigerians are too mean. Nigeria, there's no love in the country again. Adeboye did not want to retire. Oyedepo did not want to retire. Abiara did not want to retire. Then the other one in Deeper Life did not want to retire. But the law said it's going to retire 2 out of them before 2024. Compulsory retirement. Then to the grave. This year we are in, they are going to be palliative before the end of April. They will be sharing rice, sharing beans, sharing everything after the election. Just to make people to come. That good day is ahead. What is it? When you give me fish to eat, it's different from when you make me to know how to fish. When you look at the book of Matthew 6 from 4 to 10, when you look at the book of Matthew 5, then when you look at the book of Luke 15 from verse 16, the parable of the prodigal sons. All Nigerians are prodigal. And during the time of SARS, they knew what is happening. More SARS is on the way. More SARS is what is on the way. And all what they did during the APC regime, the fake soldier, the fake police, everything, when they will be going back, they will what? They will open up. And that's what the Lord has revealed. The book is loaded. The book is what? It's loaded. I call it an encyclopedia of prophecy. Because I've produced more than 24. Of prophecy is coming. They don't want the election to hold. Because this year, the Lord revealed that some of the PDP states will be attacked during the presidential election. So that there will be inconclusive election. Yes. They have 3 plans. To put hand into the server by the 2 parties to change the money so that Tinubu will not have a bullion van to carry money. Well, no problem. But they can give people dollar too. Why are they thinking one way? Yeah. So that's what we're expecting. Then all the new money now, when the bank manager has spoiled the whole country, when they saw what the head is doing, when the head is rotting, what happened to the tail? Somebody going to a party, they paid money. They give them 50 million, 1 billion of new money to just spray the party. Is Yoruba crazy? That's the prophecy for this year. Yorubas are mentally derailed. They are mentally derailed. Yoruba were changing, Igbos were changing, the Hausas were changing dollar. Yoruba is changing the local currency. You see the whole thing? Yorubas are mad. They don't have common sense. Look at Okukwe. Look at all the Yoruba. They are fighting each other on something that is not. And if they wanted to hold any position in Nigeria, they go to Emir of Kano, they go to Emir of Soso, they go to Zaria, they go to Kaduna, carrying what they did not have to what to go and support those that has. Because it said in the book of Matthew 25, 1 to 5, Matthew 25, from verse 10 to 21, it said, for you not using your talent, and you keep your own thinking that you are too meticulous. Okay, no problem. You remember? I will not come from 1980, 1965, 1970. I will not come in. Time will heal and and they are accumulating the money there.
And 5 of them were wise.
Yes.
And 5 were foolish.
Yoruba were foolish. Yoruba is the most foolish people in the tribe in the old 3 years of Nigeria. Then the Igbo, once they know they cannot grab the power, they brought all fake things, drug fake, chemists Igbo, then all these Igbo, spare part Igbo, then pot Igbo. And the Igbo Hausa never worry. You will never see Hausa involving in car dealing because they knew when the Igbo brought the car to the port, they are going to delay the car and take it to the Emir of Kano. Then if the Yoruba now stole and used credit card to steal anything in London and everything, they know he will bring car. Then the women say, okay, and where is this, where is this, where is that? They can even remove the church's number. Overnight, that's the Fulani and the people, the customs there. And they will be telling you that the car has no church's number. But we are every time to know when the emir is giving the daughter for husband, and you see the car there. The northerners are not clearing car. They only take the car home and put number. But Yoruba will be throwing party every day. 21 cow for the wedding of the Mejiban College daughter. 40 cows for the Amusu's wedding. And look at the governor of Ibadan. They married the daughter of Gandudi. And where are they all these things? When they are in government, they use government money to do wedding and everything. So the Lord said He's going to expose them this year. So those are the prophecies.